friends, it's Cindy from Stamped with Aloha. Welcome back to part 2 of my Joyful Days Memory and More Cards series, in which I'm teaching you how to do some alternate projects with these fabulous cards. So in part 1 of the series, I taught you how to do these 2 little candy favors. But in this video, I'm going to teach you how to create this little pouch that has 3 pockets inside that you can put tea or treats or even a little candy. And this is going to be another fun way, an alternative way to use our Memories and More cards. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to begin with some scoring. I have a piece of cherry cobbler cardstock. This is 3 1/4 inches by 11 inches. So for the scoring, we're going to start at 1 inch. And then we're going to go to 5 inches. Then to 5 3/8. Then to 5 3/4, then to 6 1/8, then to 6 1/2, and then to 6 7/8. Okay, I'm going to turn this cardstock over. At this first 1 inch score line, I'm going to fold it down, as that is going to be the top flap of our project. And then I'm going to start by folding this back and folding it up and folding it down, and we're going to zigzag on all of those lines, and you can use your bone folder for this until you have made these 3 little mountains in there. So 1, 2, and then this one is like that. Okay, all right, so this is the base of our project, and this is where we're going to adhere our pockets. But how are we going to create these pockets? Well, let me show you. To make the 3 inside pockets, I'm going to choose 3 of the large Memories and More cards. I'm going to place them on my Simply scoreboard, and I'm going to score them down the middle, each at 3 inches. Then I'm going to take and I'm going to fold them in half, and using my multi-purpose liquid glue, I'm going to put a thin thread of glue on the edge and across the bottom. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue it together. And I'm going to do that 3 times. Okay, so now we have the 3 pockets. And because this pocket here, the words got cut off, I'm just going to take another 3x4 card, and I'm going to go ahead and add this onto the front of the card. Now, I didn't put glue up here at the top, and the reason why is because we're now gonna do a little bit of punching. So I'm gonna get out my 2-inch circle punch, and I wanna just create a tiny little notch at the top of all 3 of these pockets. Okay, so now our 3 pockets are done, and we are going to do a little bit of embellishing on there before we place it into the book. So I'm going to start with my ephemera, and on the first one here, I'm going to go ahead, and this time I'm not going to use dimensionals because this is on the inside of the book. So for this first envelope here, I just peeled the backing off. It's so sticky. And then I'm going to just use the lines as a guide, and I'm going to glue this down so that the first pocket says, "'Tis the season." For the second pocket, I'm going to choose Merry and Bright. We'll peel this off. And then in this little white area here by the top of the trees, we'll pop that one. And then on this one, I'm going to add a little card here. This is a 3x4 Memory and More card that I cropped down to 2.5 by 3.5. For this one, I'm going to add the words, "From our house to yours." So we'll just take one of these really thin words here, take off the backing, and we'll place this right at the top of that. And then that will go inside the pocket. Okay, so we'll just use this one more time, but for now I'm going to put this to the side. But before we put this in the book, I want to add a little bit of the sparkling sequins. Okay, so I've added some sequins and now we are ready to add these to our pouch. Okay, so you're gonna lay the pouch so that you can see those 3 mountains. I'm gonna take and turn over the 'Tis the Season, and on the bottom here, I'm gonna go ahead and put my multi-purpose liquid glue. And then I'm gonna go ahead and attach this to the front of the first mountain, right in the center. And I'm gonna just pinch it on there and hold it. Okay, then we are gonna do Merry and Bright next. Put a little bit of adhesive on the back, just a tiny little bit. That's gonna go in the second spot. And it's gonna get glued to the second step. I'm just gonna press it and hold it in place. And then we have one final one, the Joyful Days. We're gonna go ahead and add glue to the back of this pocket. Press it right there. And then we'll fold it up. Okay, so while those are drying, we're gonna go ahead and decorate the front of our pouch. Before that, I have this 3x4 Memories and More card. It should fit on there perfectly. Okay, then on the lid here, we're gonna add a piece of Mossy Meadow. This is 3/4 inches by 3. And that's just gonna add a little contrast onto our flap. Okay, now to add our ephemera. So I have these 2. So for the Season's Greetings, I'm gonna take off the backing. And I'm going to glue that across the top of our project here. And then for this one, I'm going to grab 2 dimensionals and I'm going to leave the adhesive covered up, and I'm going to place that right in the middle of the wreath. And then we'll go ahead and finish this project up with some sequins. Okay, and then for the latch on this, we are going to use a magnet. So I have these really super strong magnets. Now ideally it would be best to glue these down, but just for time's sake, I'm going to use a mini glue dot. So I'm going to place a mini glue dot on both sides of the magnet, trying not to touch it too much. And then this is gonna go right at the edge of the cardstock here. And then we're gonna just place this down and go ahead and stick it down like that, okay? And then you can go ahead and lift it open. You wanna press those magnets really good. And there you go. Ideally, this is good to have a note in one, and you could put and this is the best thing to put in here is gift cards. If you do wanna put treats though, like the Ghirardelli candy will fit, but it'll make it really bulky and then the magnet might not stick. So another thing that you could put in here would be a tea bag. So a tea bag in one pocket, the card in the other, and gift tags would be great. You could put little gift tags in there. That would be a great thing. So you might want to wait to put that magnet in until after you decide what you're going to put in your pocket. Well, that completes my final project of the series, and I hope you've enjoyed learning a variety of ways you can use the Joyful Days Memory and More card backs to create some really fun 3D projects. I had a lot of fun sharing these ideas with you, and I hope you'll come back and craft with me again real soon. Until next time, aloha and